But I'm gonna come back, guns blazing.
What is going on, Entertainment? So today I'm coming to y'all with another recap. We're talking Baddies East, the premiere. Okay, so first we get started with the recap of the season before. We know we always gonna get this stupid stuff that they do for 3 minutes, which we don't need. But the opening fight, shout out to them giving homage to the BGC days because it was everything. Suki brings up the fact that something dealing with an ST, fill in the blank. Y'all know what letter comes after that. Rolly got really mad at that point. So I don't know if somebody spilled her tea down to the lab court, down to the quest, but she wasn't too happy. And Suki looked a little bit scared. I ain't gonna lie. She looked a little spooked because Rolly was not having it after that was mentioned. And I think that's what caused Rolly to sort of swing at her. So that opening fight was everything. It was giving very much BGC 7 vibes. It was giving very much BGC 9 vibes. So I really, really liked that part of the episode that they included that opening fight. So whoever thought of that, good job. It seems like the editors are putting in a little bit more tricks and stones in there versus other seasons, like this little sound effects, little music versus the past 3 seasons. So Natalie comes in, y'all, looking like Cruella DeVille, okay? And she's there to meet all of her Dalmatians, okay? She comes in with her bag in tow. I believe it was a YSL bag, serving her Cruella DeVille fantasy. So her 4 Dalmatians, aka baddies, are there for her to talk to. Okay. The first Dalmatian that we meet is the Dalmatian that's on a diet. Roly Poly Snap Meals Enterprises, aka Vegan Bites Incorporated. Okay. Roly looks good. This is the best Roly has ever looked in a minute. Like, she looks so good. I'm not even talking about just the weight loss, just she looks younger. The body looks good. The outfit in the confessional was everything. The hair in the confessional was everything. I'm gonna give it her props. She looked amazing. Like, they did that. Like, whoever did the look for her for that confessionals, they ate. Okay. She says she's back, you guys, because the Zeus money is money. And listen, if some of them, if what I've heard is true, if some of these girlies get paid, I get why they come back season after season. Because I would too, because they get heavy checks. So she said that's why she's back. She didn't really got much to prove. Y'all know what I don't like about Rolly is some of the stuff that, she said just dealing in regards to Biggs and Biggie. Because sometimes I do feel like she a little fakey Jake. That's sometimes why I don't be liking Rolly, because I feel like sometimes she's a little fake. Okay. So next we meet the pregnant Dalmatian, which is Rock. So Rock comes in talking to Blue on the phone. Like, just every moment just gotta involve Blue. Like, damn, oh my. Ugh. It made me mad. Like, I thought it was gonna be somebody else on the phone, but of course it was Blueface. And this Dalmatian breeds. Okay, so she's pregnant. She said she's a single mother. She's looking for a hoochie daddy. We doubt it. You're gonna stay forever with Blue. She did look very, very good coming into the conference room. Too bad she was on the phone with Blueface. So next we meet a violent Dalmatian. Now, this Dalmatian is known to put other Dalmatians in cages. It's Stunnergraw, allegedly. Okay, so Stunnergraw comes in. She looks great as well with the brown. Brown is really Stunnergraw's color, in my opinion. But she was about to do her intro because all the girls, they say their name, but then they do their little packages. We get to Stunner. She said, "Hey, I'm Stunnergraw." Boom, cut to the next Dalmatian. I said, now, y'all know the reason why they're doing this is because Thunder Girl said a lot of things in regards to Zeus. She alleged a lot of things that Lemmy Pepper did and Lemmy Pepper has, and even alleged that Lemmy Pepper has the clap. Lights on, lights off, the clap, not this clap, but the clap down there. I feel like that's what Stunner gets. I don't think she played it correctly when it came to Zeus, regardless of what may have happened. I don't think anything that happened could have been that bad to the point where you said all of this about them. It's not like, you got your A whooped in front of the camera or something. They aired it out for everybody to see. A lot of these baddies, they ended up getting embarrassed on national television, getting their ass beat, lumps on their forehead, all sorts of things. And you've had a great edit that last season that you did with them, getting with them. your career got a lot bigger. You have a lot more eyes because of Zeus. So I just don't get how it turned from that to, he's a Bill Cosby type of dude, and he got the clap. I don't think that was smart of her to do. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Okay. So I'm sad though, because I know she was gonna be like, what's going on? I just did a song with, French Montana, you feel me? And I did a song with JT talking about Like That, the remix, two of them. But we didn't get none of that. They cut her out completely. Next Dalmatian that we get is a Dalmatian that's known to get abused. And it's Scotty with the body, or Scotty with Lemmy Pepper's body. Okay, so she comes in. Scotty's body is to die for, though. She's like the perfect definition of slim thick. Okay, everything just sits. She really is that girl. I'm telling y'all. Like Scotty really is that girl. So she just can't fight though for nothing. So they all sit down and they're all sort of gonna be looking at the new girls, which I kind of hate that they do stuff like this. It's a waste of time in the episode. We know who the cast is. It's much better for everybody to just meet up. I think it would have been better to have the girls. This is what I would have did. I shouldn't be giving ideas, but whatever. Should have some of the girls that know each other meet up and talk about some of the other girls. Don't have the conference room thing and introduce each person. It should have been little meetups. You know how BGC does when the new girls meet with each other? They're like, hi, what's your name? Nice to meet you. It should have been like that. Be like, oh, such and such is gonna be there. You got beef with her? Ooh, like it should have been that type of vibe. Then introducing us. Because when the cash drop, that's basically what y'all did. Y'all gave us another cash drop. The cash already dropped. You picked it up and dropped it again. We seen the cash. So we didn't have to do that conference room scene. But they introduced all the girls. First, we meet Sky, and all the girls are feeling her. And we find out that Sky, y'all, is married. So she got the ring on and everything. I wonder by who engaged or married, one of the two. I wonder by who she is, though. I'm going to do a little digging because I want to find out who. I was like, I gagged, though. Shout out to Sky. She's really come a long way because the Sky we knew was crazy. Black Ink Sky was on another level. So she really is doing her big one with this series, to be honest. So shout out to Sky. I always like Sky. I always wanted to see her win. So we meet Vicky. She's like, oh, my name Vicky, aka Victoria. I'm not a baddie, but I'm a woman of God. I'm last time you see me is all over the internet, and I'm mature since then, and because I now I'm more into Jesus. And my goal in the house is for everybody to believe in Jesus. And if you don't believe in Jesus, you going to hell, the fiery pits of hell. So you want to burn or you want to believe in God. So that's what I'm here for, shouty. And I'm like, oh my God. Now I get why they casted her. They wanted to low-key clown you, Vic Vic. Okay. Vicky does look great though. What I appreciate with Vicky, she doesn't try to pull, the black girl aesthetic. She's not trying to, wear the weaves and everything. She sticks to her white girl aesthetic. Thank you, Vicky. Okay. Staying true to who you are. That's what I appreciate with Vicky. Okay. So the girls are kind of laughing, and Rolly's like, oh, they shouldn't have casted her. Not gonna lie, there should have been some other options besides her. They talk about her fight with Bad Baby. Bad Baby apparently isn't 21 yet, but I believe she turns 21 next year or something like that. Please put her on for season 5. I think that would be lit. I think Bad Baby will get into some trouble. So I want Bad Baby next season. Okay. Next person we get introduced to is Hi, my name is T. This girl to me is going to be the kid of the season. I could already tell. She's like, hey, my name is T. None of these bitches, anytime they talk, you feel me? If they get mad, I'll be telling them to take the stick out their ass. So it's like, that's it. She talks like Fran Drescher from The Nanny. That's what she gives me. Like a sitcom character. Okay. Rock, you guys, has gotten interviewed by her before, and she basically tells us that her PUSSY is pink and her booty hole not brown. But how would she know that if she haven't seen it? So, Natalie's kind of questioning, like, how do you know that? And she's like, I'm not gay for you. Like, I don't know that. I'm just saying, nigga. Blueface is probably watching this like, I told you that girl was a lesbian. Because y'all know Blueface thinks that, Krishan just out here just being gay for pay and just for fun. Okay, so Blueface probably is keeping a close eye on this episode due to that revelation, Rock. Okay. Next girl we get introduced to is Camilla, okay? And we know, of course, Camilla pops her stuff, and Natalie says that it's going to be on site when she sees her. If y'all don't know, Camilla has always kind of poked fun at Natalie since this whole Baddies thing has started. She said a whole lot of things about Natalie, gaining weight during the show. So Natalie, I'm telling y'all, she's slick. I think Natalie purposefully casted Camilla right after she had the baby because she knows she wouldn't have been in her best shape. Because there was at one point, I believe it was either Baddies South or West, Camilla didn't just have a baby. Like she was like in perfect shape. And I think Natalie kind of intentionally did that. Just my opinion. I'm just saying. But Camilla does look good though. All right. Saya. Why was she casted? I don't think that was a good cast. I would have casted Jonica from Bad Girls Club season 12, Chicago. Casted Snoop from Love and Hip Hop. And there's probably a couple, and also that DJ Ari girl that from the auditions, the stud that showed her titties. I would have casted her too because y'all could have had DJ Sky beef with her over who gonna DJ for the night for the Baddies. Sky was on Growing Up Hip Hop, and I remember watching her. She was very dry. She's not anybody that's going to keep you watching like, oh my god, no, she's very dry. Okay. Roly Poly was crushing hard. She wanted a part of Saya's strap. She really wanted that strap. Next girl we meet is Mariah Lynn. Now, Mariah Lynn, her chest ratio versus the makeup threw me off. It threw me off. I said, whoa. Because her chest was bright pink. It's like as if she was sitting, she just had a suntan burned, and then right after she went and got her makeup beat. The chest showed us Mariah Lynn age. She didn't even have to tell us how old she was. I said, I looked at her chest. I said, I know exactly how old you is, Mariah. Like, damn. So whoever did that, or whoever was your makeup people that day, you need a side eye him. Because if I was in that room, I would have been like, no, we changing outfits because she looked burnt in the chest. It literally looked like she was standing on the sun like all day. So they talk about like the chains in regards to Mariah. So Mariah Lynn got her chain snatched by Smiley, okay? And head goon herself, Stunner Girl. She like, she got her chain snatched. Man, I snatched a couple of bitches' chains. That's like the ultimate disrespect as a rapper. Like, yeah, you know what's going on? Because they bring up the fact that she snatched Biggie's chain. So she's like, that's the ultimate disrespect you could ever do to any rapper in general. She gonna have to get her chain back. So this chain and this pendant is gonna be the storyline for the season. Not only they gonna have to get to the bag, they're gonna have to find that pendant, they're gonna have to find that chain. Smiley, you might as well have swallow it at this point because they're gonna get you for that chain and that pendant. Apparently, the actual chain is fake, but the pendant was real. So they're out for the pendant and they're on a bounty hunter for that pendant and chain. Okay. Smiley is introduced next, and she says she's known for plugging people. That's code in Miami for scamming and running plays. I'm putting y'all on game. She's a scammer, okay? No shade. Allegedly. But that's just the code word for it, okay? She just had to say it in a proper way. Plug. All right. So she said she didn't know that Strawberry was Marlon's sister when she bopped upside her head. And apparently, y'all, she still has the chain. And she says that when she sees Marlon next time, it's up with her, right? I like the fact that she had a lot of confidence in her confessional because what we've seen so far on social media, they just have her looking sad. They have her looking down. They have her looking like crazy. So I was just glad to see her on a confessional looking lively because I was like, damn, this was just another bad look for Miami. So Anna Mac, you guys was introduced next. They keep calling her Anime. What's her real name? Is it Animat or Anime? Because I was making a joke of the anime thing. I didn't really think that her real name was Anime. I was just poking fun at her. So it's Animac. Okay? Animac, you guys, of course, has beef with Scotty because of the post that was made with Krishan. Because They posted a video of Krishan basically going to prom, and she was acting silly. And Anna Max says, "Oh, she's always been this low." Scotty replies back like, "Oh, you talking crap before you enter the house or whatever." And Anna Max says, "Oh, suck my D, you ain't gonna do nothing." They start going kind of back and forth. Anna Max slick. I think she kind of did stuff like that on purpose, just so she could kind of gain a storyline going into the house. I think she knew exactly what she was doing, but it was smart on her end, to be honest. Scotty took the bait like a dummy, and she ended up getting beat out because of it. Okay. Tasiki we meet next, and she says she still has pressure with Natalie. Natalie goes on the table and basically lets us know in the conference room and flips it on Rock and says that Rock basically told them, do not pick her sister. At first, I didn't believe Natalie, but I went back and watched the scene. I believe Natalie. Rock looked like she got caught up in a lie quick. So I think Rock didn't want the sister to be on the show because she didn't want a whole nother crazy love situation with her and her sister potentially fighting, which ended up happening. Because Rock was like, yeah, nigga, like, no. I never said that, nigga. I said, like, I really want her on the show like that because she fought me, nigga. Like, I never want you to disrespect her, nigga. Like, Rocky was cat. I don't think Rock wanted her on that show at all. At all. Okay? Now, let's get to the intro. The intro to me it wasn't bad. I like it. It was simple. It looked good. It looked high tech. Okay? It looked highly edited. But I still like Baddies soundtrack intro out of all of the 4 seasons. Baddies sound trailer was the best. When they exiting out the mansion and they getting on the bus and Roly Poly hit that split and then Big Debbie Cakes was bouncing off the concrete. That to me was the best intro. I'm just saying. Okay. So we get like a clip of basically Tasiki versus Natalie. They didn't catch it on the actual cameras. And Natalie loves to have a feel of self-importance, of cussing out other people, calling them broke. She's like, "You're broke. You're broke. Yeah, you. I'm getting everybody's mama's teeth today. This my shit, nigga. This my shit." And I'm like, you talked about Rock Mama. I hope she's caught you on the episode because now she ain't pregnant no more, Natalie. So you're going to get snatched up. You talking about her mama. Justice for Krishan Mama. I like Krishan Mama because if you watch Crazy in Love, Krishan Mama actually got sent. And she looks so sweet and seems so sweet. So I don't think that was right now. Okay? I'm glad Rock and Tasiki kind of stuck together in this whole situation. Rock did just look crazy though, out there barefoot, stomach, belly out, just belly and toe, just waiting on a fight. So next scene comes, we see Scotty kind of sitting with Natalie. And also with this scene, I don't think Natalie wanted to fight them girls. I think Natalie was doing this to kind of gain more press for the show filming and wanted kind of public fodder for Baddies East. That's what I think it really was. I don't think she had any intentions to fight any of Tasiki or any of Tasiki's family. Because Tasiki's family, they look like they was on that type of timing. Because Tasiki's like, me nigga. And you see all of Tasiki's family pushing on security, trying to get at Nat. Nat had no security around her. She could have got to them if she wanted to. So Scotty sits with Natalie. And Natalie's basically talking to Scotty about how Rock is kind of turning up all her family against her. She feels like she called all her family down there to Baltimore to sort of kind of scare her off. And she says that Rock kind of throws a rock and hides her hands. You just not seeing this? That's what Rock always does. Okay. Now I don't think she called the family on Natalie though. I don't think they see Natalie as that much of a threat to call up their whole family. I think their family just saw that Baddies auditions and felt away and thought, oh, we're going to pull up on this girl. Okay. So Natalie's just like, so like Scotty, like, who do you not like on this season? Like who? And Scotty's just like, well, I'm not really feeling like Animac. And like T, I gotta check her temperature. What did T do to you, Scotty? That's what I want to know. I hope y'all didn't just pick on this girl for no reason. Because that's not going to look right. What did T do to you, Scotty? Why you got to check her temperature for what? Why you can't check Smiley temperature? Why you can't check some of the newer girls, who else? Mariah temperature. Why it gotta be T? So Natalie decides she wants to throw a brunch or a ponderosa, like Jackie Christie says. Basically, we're gonna meet up somewhere and we're gonna fight, but we're gonna call it a brunch. So we're gonna get a couple drinks and then we're gonna fight. Okay, that's what Natalie basically calls it. So after this, we see Stunner, Rock, and Tasika kind of sit on the bed and talk. And Rock basically tells Stunner, "Wow, you and Rolly was playing cool at the conference room. Y'all didn't even try to fight or anything. Both of them was really ignoring each other. I hate how Stunner tries to make it seem like Rolly didn't want that pressure with her. Of course she didn't. Rolly was looking cute with her hair done and everything. Why would she try to fight you? And it's the first scene, and y'all just introducing the cast. What sense would that make? After y'all fought at the reunion and that was done and over with, y'all haven't beefed online ever since. So I hate how Stunner tries to make it seem like Rolly like didn't want no pressure. No, she was just like she was doing a job. Like I don't get that. And if anything, if you wanted pressure, you could have easily got the Rolly because Rolly when Stunner came in the room, Rolly was just sitting there, wax figured out. She was waxed out like a mannequin. She didn't even turn around on nothing. Okay. So Rock is really mad at Natalie. She says that Natalie is somebody you can't really have a relationship with. And she says Natalie's just a big ass chin and a big mouth. And she says she needs to watch it. Okay. Tasiki was saying she feels that she owes Natalie no explanation for their relationship and their fight. And in my opinion, even though I think Rock did tell Natalie, like, hey, don't put her on the show. Like, I don't want her on the show. Don't give her a ticket and stuff like that. Because she did, like, say that, like, on auditions. I do think Natalie was hyping up on Tasiki just to hype up the auditions, just to get people to tune in for auditions. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's what she kind of did the rah-rah. Nah, she did all that for it. I think that was, like, on purpose. I don't think she hated Tasiki that much, in my opinion. So, Ra was saying how like she performed a lot last season early and then she would leave and kind of do bookings. And she basically was nudging Stunner. She was like, oh, you should do the same thing. Was that what kind of gave Stunner Girl the idea that like, hey, I should be getting paid more for these performance bookings? And that's why she ended up quitting? Or did you think of that of yourself, Stunner Girl? I just want to know because I felt like that was what kind of triggered her to start thinking like that. So, by the way, they edited out the heck out of Stunner Girl. They gave her like one confessional. That's about it. So we get to the brunch. Natalie, Mariah, Lynn, and Scotty are there. And then T walks in. So T's like, I'm here to eat. You feel me? I'm not here to eat you bitches up. I'm here to eat. EAET. Okay? I need another T. Who likes me and who doesn't? Okay? That's the only one. So they get there. Vicky comes in with her. And Vicky, you guys, is ordering a drink, a virgin drink, no alcohol. Okay? And they lead us in prayer. So Vicky leads them in prayer. I kind of hate how they're making a little bit of a mockery of the religion thing because not everybody cool with that. Like they need to kind of chill on that. But it's Vicky kind of pushing it out there. But I feel it's a little bit mockery-ish. Okay. So they end up praying. And Natalie's just like, so like girls, I want all of you girls to really get along because we're going on the east, we're going on the bus, and we're gonna be the baddies that we are. So like I'm gonna invite some other baddies with us tonight. Animac, she's coming. That's a baddie that's coming. And your girl Smiley Mariah, you cool with her? What's up with you and Smiley? I love how Nelly tries to act like she doesn't know what's going on. Like, girl, you know exactly what's going on. Like, let's not sit here and act stupid. Okay. So the moment that Scotty hears that Anna Mac is like walking in, she's like, oh, she is? Okay. Where's she at? Where's she at? So I'm thinking, oh, Scotty finna do her a big one. She finna knock Anna Mac loose. She finna knock the red hair dye on her head. She didn't. She disappointed us. Okay. Anna Mac did her big one. I'm sorry. As much as I don't think she was punching a lot with force, she got the best of Scotty in that first round. Second round, nobody really won. She kind of just hopped on her. Anna Mac just kind of hopped on her and then, like tackled her a little bit. But I do think Anna Mac is smart because she was using a lot to her advantage by trying to kind of get up on a higher platform. So Scotty would try to fight her and she would just kind of beat her down like this. What got me throughout the whole fight was T's. T's like, shot at God. Ooh, y'all connected. They're fighting for real. Y'all fighting for real. That's what got me. So MVP of the episode goes to T. Okay? Because that would have been me. She's like, oh, there go you. She connected. She connected. She was just screaming the whole time during the fight. It was hilarious. Okay? And I feel like that's what probably is going to get Scotty mad at T for screaming at that fight. She probably going to think that she was cheerleading Animac. Okay? And the episode kind of ends off there. This premiere compared to other episode premieres, I would have to give. I do feel like Baddies West premiere was better, but this premiere wasn't as bad as some people are saying in the comments. I don't think it's that bad, but West premiere to me was better because I think West premiere with the whole stunner thing and photo shoot and then the bus, that was lit. Okay, let me know what you guys think down below about this premiere episode. Who do y'all think is gonna be our fan fave? Who do y'all think is gonna be our least fave? Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.